I think we should cover off what a false dichotomy actually is. We should start by separating those words in themselves. So, what is false? Well, that is something that is untrue, and in most forms of logic and objective reality out of some man made systems, it's completely binary. Something is true or false. Something might not be known to be true or false yet, but that thing will still be either true or false. So if something that is true is what is, something false is what isn't. Now, there are various theories of truth here that you could go through, but I think that we tend to understand it in at least a very simplistic fashion of, something that is and something that isn't. If you're interested in the various theories of truth, there's a wealth of information out there, and there is a post on Answers in Reason where I start exploring them and how they relate to morality, which I'll drop a link to if I remember. So next we have to cover off what a dichotomy is. The word dichotomy is used in a variety of areas, but it is simply that of two choices or actions or dividing parts. Your light switch, for example, may have a dimmer, but it is dichotomous because it is on or off. So true and false in itself is a dichotomy as well, something that is true or false. You either own a dog or you don't own a dog. This isn't talking about, well, I owned a dog once. Right now, at this present time, you either own a dog or you do not own a dog. God either exists or does not exist. The false dichotomy is an informal fallacy where two options are presented as if they are the only options. This limitation of options doesn't necessarily have to be done intentionally. The person presenting them might not be aware of these other options. However, the limitation does lead to a faulty premise, which in turn can lead to a faulty conclusion. So if we were to think about it in a syllogistic way, I cannot find my glasses. They were either stolen or I didn't have them today. I had them today, therefore they were stolen. We can think about it in the way that we present a question as well. For example, if I was to say to you, what is your favourite colour, red or blue? That would be a false dichotomy because I'm assuming that one of those two is your favourite colour, and they are the only ones allowed to be your favourite colour. However, if that question is altered slightly, and I say, which colour do you prefer, red or blue? This means that I'm asking it in a relativistic way. And you might even come back and say, well, I feel about the same about. I'm not saying there aren't other colours, but it's just looking for a preference, and it is a relativistic rather than a you must A or B sort of thing.